people are struggling and they are coming up with to a solution. We found that for similar problem, the different innovations, different kind of innovations. For similar problem, the similar problems in China and India, they came. In fact, a cycle weeder, exactly what a farmer in India, in rural area of India, it developed exactly the same weed developed by, so it means the thinking of common people are similar. The tendency of solving the similar problems are same. So we should learn, in fact, and this can be, this is one example. So we should also find out more ways of people-to-people learning. If you can give some suggestion on that.
So the very first one, incentives, gamification of innovation is like crowdsourcing, right? It's not outsourcing, it's crowdsourcing.
Sorry?
It's not outsourcing, you're trying to use the crowdsourcing.
Yeah.
Not challenges people, let them work and submit the research.
Yeah. Submit and a penny should go to his account also, innovator's account also. So it is a fun, it is a game, it is earning also. So we should mobilize crowd, for promotion as well as some incentive will also pass to, the innovator.
Another thing is crowdsourcing.
Crowdsourcing is human service.
I would like to draw my attention on what sort of incentives can be given to the innovators, and especially when it is in a non-monetary benefit. And especially I want to talk about the innovators who are emotional enough that they don't like to have the monetary benefit or something like that. Those who are free service providers, those who are free service providers. Okay. So here actually. I wanted to have two different things, but one aspect has been already covered, that is the social security. But second thing which I wanted to mention over here is it possible that right now an innovator may not be in need of money, but might be possible that in future he may require a sort of medical emergency or something. So can we make some arrangements for, such kind of critical situation, and in that case, can we arrange some medical plans for him? Children education has been covered in this topic, but can we make some medical securities for this kind of innovators at least?
I'll just take a quick point. See, the demands are being placed on NIF. I think NIF should be very clear whether it is a facilitating foundation or investment organization or some kind of organization which takes care of innovators for life. I think these issues have to be clarified, right?
Yeah, actually, up to certain extent, NIF should help and when the person is independent, then we expect that he should not only take care of himself, but he should also take care of other innovators also. There are some, examples where the people, to whom we supported in early stage, now they are successful entrepreneurs. Their earning is in crores. So we asked them that why you are not supporting to other people? Because NIF is not organization, it is a network actually. Till the day network is not there, NIF is nothing actually. So you become the strength of NIF, and we convinced few people and they said that definitely two kind of support I can give to innovators. I can give access to some innovators in my workshop, in fact. Second, I can be the mentor of new innovator. So likewise, your point is valid. In fact, once the person is independent, he should not only take care of himself, he should take care of others also.
Can we make any mandation in case if the innovator is supported by NIF? If he is earning money, can we expect some kind of financial assistance to NIF from the inventor?
We set up a Vaigyanik fund actually, because now there are some people who are in position to contribute toward this mission. So Vaigyanik fund, in fact, we set up at GYAN. The purpose of that fund is the needy innovators. Here our, formalness is not allowing. In fact, she pointed out, in fact, if someone is medically sick and he doesn't have other sources, we could support him also. In some cases where, we need to support for their technological refinement, for other innovators, we could spend from them also. If some awareness camp we want to organize, so we could support, through that camp. So we are setting up, we set up, and there are few people on, I cannot say many people, but there are few people who are coming ahead and saying that we want to contribute toward this.
Can we include that point in the mandation only, in case if your turnover crosses this much budget?
It is very difficult actually. But what we are doing, the fund we are setting up with MSME, SIDBI and KDB, in spite of interest, if some stake is there in their company. So if the company will grow, so stake will, NIF is, tomorrow NIF can sell its stake also, or the profit, the NIF will be the part of that profit. Because for, sustainability of organization, for how long government will fund, So tomorrow Parliament can take the decision of, okay, to government supported institutions will fund 50%, 50% you have to generate. It may come after 10 years, after 15 years. So we have to be ready for that, and for sustainability of this mission. In fact, we have to find out another innovative approaches. Like the company we are setting up with the Future Group, Idea India ka already we registered it. Funding is coming from Future Group, investment is from NIF. So in that, still we are feeling that whatever profit will come, it will go back to innovators. 50-50 sharing will be there, 50% Future Group will take because they are investing, not only financially, but they have the capacity in commercialization. In fact, better capacity than NIF. How to commercialize the things. We can be a better technological partner than them. So it is a complementary outcome. So in that case, whatever profit we will earn, still we want that if a profit can go to this Vaikanic fund, so that more and more people could be supported through that, then probably it would be a better way to support in a sustainable manner. If you have some more citizen, please.
Herbal Academy is a great idea. I appreciate that it is included in this declaration, and I volunteer all my assistance in future.
See, volunteerism is also one, it is not only, innovators, but the professionals. Like Paravia said that I will be the volunteer for this, and he is providing his voluntary services to in most of the, plants we are collecting from different parts, he is doing the identification, And though we have formal arrangement with BSI and NBRI, but maximum identification was done by him. We are setting up a repository of non-codified, drugs and herbarium also. He is giving his, technical inputs to us. And not only this, in fact, patent firms, in country, we are paying lowest fee to patent firm, and they are providing pro bono service, and not one or two, more than 50 firms, top firms in the country which are providing pro bono services to NIF, and because of that we could be able to file more than 575 patents in the name of innovators. So volunteerism is also one strength, like Honeybee Network. It is a totally volunteer network. So not only the contribution from innovators, not only the contribution from professionals, but the contribution from industries also, if they can support in the public-private partnership. Even our president, past former president Parthiva Devi Singh Patil, in fact, in corporate, when the corporate week was there, in fact, and she asked all the corporate people that through this CSR activity you contribute to NIF, National Innovation Foundation. So the speech is there in fact, and she mentioned, in her speech she mentioned about few innovations also, how people at grassroots are doing wonderful innovations. So that is also one way. So we have to find out, various ways of survival or sustainability. Sustainability, not only one source is government. Yes.
I've got 2 points. More than the specifics of the individual cases, I think from a declaration point of view, when we look at it from a public policy perspective, to cut a long story short, there is enormous value in your creating a compendium of innovations that did not take off and pose questions related to those innovations which did not take off to the public. So any innovator or anyone who can think in a maverick manner will be able to provide solutions for such problems in a much longer run. There are a very large number of cases, one of which culminated in a Nobel Prize for some such maverick approach. Therefore, please put this from a public policy point of view, that you will make public innovations that did not take off, number one. Number two is the line number D, that says creating an international group of mentors, harnessing experiences, as well as subject matter experts. We can add another segment to it saying, duly recognizing emerging natural resources management considerations. Let me give you a snapshot example. We spoke about the bullet vehicle which is being transformed for plumbing. An emerging natural resource management consideration is carbon credits for farmers. Now, when you use a motor vehicle on a farm, right, the leakages component will go up. Therefore, the relevance of certain innovation changes with emerging natural resources management considerations. I think this line has to be put there, and this could be aligned with several other newer emerging parameters in the longer run. This could pertain to, let's say, soil organic carbon, right? Or it could pertain to, let's say, the cross resistance imparted not only on humans but on insects. It can happen on several other levels. Therefore, I think the declaration will be very intelligent if it says duly recognizing emerging environmental and NRM factors. I suppose the discussion should be more on the broad principles of innovation rather than getting into the specifics, which I think is a bit too kind of draining on all of us.
Sometimes actually.
It would be interesting to look at this particular declaration from where we are at and where we want to go. I think there is a phase required. We think this is where we are, this is our vision, this is our strategy. And given that our policies, institution building, network creation, centers, how they can advance that particular vision and make our strategy better working. So I think what it lacks at the moment is what kind of where we are, that this is where we are. After all, we have been doing quite a lot already. But what is our understanding of where we want to go?
If I can recapture it, it is like saying we need a preamble and a context which says the following bullets captures it. This is, and in order to fulfill the agenda on the way forward, this is what we want.
No, we will discuss it, now
On the
we
session
will
is
go
we proceed and join
other-
ideas and we'll continue this discussion.